okay, take off.
Wind check 06012.
Thank you.
Hey, well, hi guys, and welcome along to the Friday night live from the Edit Room show. And boy, oh boy, have we got a very, very busy 60 minutes lined up for you this evening. Coming up to start the show, we've got... It's called Solo Turk Rabbit on the Runway. Julie, she's been waiting for that one. I've found it. Then we've got the Solo Turk F-16 display. After that, we've got this thing where it's called Guess the Cockpit. So we need you to literally guess what the aircraft is. That's coming up. After that, Su-22s from Mirage in Poland, or however you say it. Then we've got Mosquito from Woodford Airshow, a Buccaneer from Finningley, Starfighters. Then we've got Meet the Fans, and to wrap today's show up, we've got a preview of a couple of shows that are coming up next week.
Tower, this is Solo Turk. There is a rabbit on the runway.
Oh, Turk, roger, that's copied.
There is a rabbit on the runway.
Solo Turk, roger, we've copied that. We'll get someone out to dispatch it.
Solo Turk. Tower, Solo Turk, request line up.
That makes me laugh.
Solo Turk, line up and...
There you go, Julie. I thought that one would make you laugh.
Wait, copy.
When the radio comes, we'll send somebody out to dispatch it. Hey, loads of people in the chat room today, so thank you very, very much for joining us. And hey, coming up tonight on Meet the Fans, we've got Nat Shaw and the Aviator. So there are Meet the Fans for tonight.
2011, copy.
So as you heard when I did that quick run through what's coming up tonight, we've got one hell of a busy show and lots of classic aircraft coming your way. So if you like your Starfighters, Buccaneers and all sorts, like we mentioned, you're going to really enjoy tonight. So hey, stay with us. Don't forget, keep the sharing and do all your good stuff. And that is loud. So hey, don't have it too loud. So to quickly go through who's in the chat room today, who have we got? We've got Nat Shaw. And Nat is appearing in Meet the Fans a little later. Aviation Kid, hi to you. Lee Davis, Phoebe Stern, Miles High, Wings 2. Hamad, nice to see you as well. Jazzy, John 30. John Robinson, of course, we've got to have our John. Friday nights wouldn't be the same without you. Good to see you, my man. Continuing through the list. Who else have we got? Hey, we've got Chris. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you as well. Julie. Great to see you. That's our Julie Rotherham. Four Keys. A very good evening to you. Who else have we got? We've got John Zink. That's a good question there. Miles High says, is that tiger tail art real or is it photoshopped by Stu? You're going to find out later on. Okay, stay with us. You might just see a display of that very aircraft. Special mention going out to my good friend, that's Morris Moon. Hiya Morris, you're going to enjoy some of these old aircraft coming up. Especially the display of the Mosquito. Mid-Atlantic, hiya Mid-Atlantic RR and airplanes. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Always good to see anybody from the USA pop up in the chat room, so thank you for joining us. And I hope you've had a nice, good couple of days. Hey, this is a bit noisier, should I say, than those warbirds we had earlier in the week. So coming up in just a moment, right, it's going to be the feature called Guess the Cockpit, okay? So you've got when this comes up, you've got around about 1 minute to type in the chat box what aircraft the actual cockpit comes from, okay? So get ready for that. So get your keyboards ready, okay, to type as fast as you can. That's coming up in around about 2 minutes from now. Jane Chapman, hi Jane, nice to see you as well. Neil Hubbard, Lee Davis, and my very good friend, that's our very own Barry West. Hiya Barry, photo for you. Will21 saying hi Stu. Very own James. Hello James, nice to see you. Good evening. Oh, how's it all going? That says our James. Thank you for being there, James. And a couple of the videos coming up tonight are actually filmed by James, so I'll let you know when we play those a little later. Lee Davis, I'm not sure whether I mentioned you, but there you go, you get a second mention. Matt, hi Matt. Keeping the messages coming, saying hi also to DJ Wilf. Hiya William, always good to see you on, mate, and I hope you enjoyed last week's show when we featured you on Meet the Fans. Don't forget, coming up Meet the Fans tonight, Nat Shaw and the Aviator. Loads of messages got to go out tonight. Another one going out to Andrew Austin. Hiya Andrew. Quite a spectacular display, this, one of my favourites, it really is. There we go, the Solo Turk, and for the eagle-eyed who might have watched the Grand Prix the last week, or was it the week before, when it was from Turkey, you might have seen that doing a display. There we go, Solo Turk F-16, that was from Waddington. Right, we're going to, you've got 1 minute to start typing away, okay? What cockpit is this aircraft? There we go. I'm just going to hold that just there for a second. All right. So, oh, Gary Lockton, hi to you. So, who's going to put it in the chat room first? What cockpit is this aircraft? Okay. And also, we've got this aircraft coming up soon. No, it's not the Vulcan. It's only got one seat. No idea. It's not the Buccaneer. Any others? It's not an F4. It's not a Harrier. Come on, John, you should know. John Robinson, I'm sure. Let's let it run a little bit further. It's an old aircraft. It certainly is. Looks like a Vulcan. Certainly not a Vulcan. There's only one seat, as you'll see in just a minute. It's the Kirk Ferrari. Got it spot on. It's the Electric Lightning. And I tell you what, we've got one of those coming up in just a moment. So, stay with us. That display is coming up any second. Well, actually, it's not a display. What it is, it's the... it was the very last flight of the Lightning. I'm trying to think of the year. I think it was around about 92, something like that. But anyway, James, I'm sure, will put a message in the chat room in just a moment and confirm where it was. But James tells me he filmed this at Bimbrook. So well done there, Kirk Ferrari. You're absolutely spot on. It's the Lightning. So keep your eyes peeled in just a second, and we should see one actually in the sky coming into... does a couple of fly pasts. Here we go. No, just for fun. Is there a prize? They always want something, hey? Hey, I'm trying to save my money up at the moment, I tell you. Hey, by the way, it's the Bear's birthday next week, next Saturday. And just between us, what I'm after, I don't think I'm going to get it, but I would really love that new book that's just about to come out. That 50 years of the Royal International Air Tattoo. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but I'd certainly like a bit of that. Hey, so if anybody's feeling generous out there and you never know, somebody might be listening and saying, hey, yeah, we'll get that for the Bear. So there it is. What an aircraft. I don't think I've got a full display of that, unless James has got one hiding away in his archives somewhere. But this is the only footage that I've actually got of a Lightning that was filmed by our James and restored by the Bear. That's myself. Hey, is there anybody there that's on today, hey? Do you recognise yourselves? As you can see, it's quite a long time ago. And as you can imagine, footage like this for a lot of people has completely disappeared. So it's absolutely great to be able to bring this back, restore it, and let you guys see it. Just like some of the other aircraft that we've got coming up. In fact, coming up next, it's off to Poland to see some Su-22s. Hey, was that Jerry up on the standing high above aviation was it Aviation Action it was called? Here it comes. Let's go quiet so you can hear this. Hey, well, William, if you go to the Mac Loop, so it depends how you're a fit young man. Head for Kader Idris. My best advice for anybody going to the Mac Loop, take lots and lots of warm clothes, lots of tea. And have lots of patience. So thank you there, James. This was taken 92 to 93, that sort of period, at RAF Bimbrook by our very own Mr. James Finley. Thank you, James. Moving along, because I say it's a busy old show today, and over to Poland, and I really like this aircraft. So some great bit of video coming up for you by James. So again, I've been into the archives, restored this video, so it's fabulous to be able to bring it to you. It's been a really busy week, I can assure you. Putting in some crazy hours trying to get these videos restored, and I certainly hope you're enjoying them and they're coming out. Hey, so on that video, the lightning, where we saw the crowd, was there anybody that recognised themselves from those days? Is there anybody in the chat room today that was there? Looks like somebody said so. Aha. We've got two, I tell you what, I'll call one Willie and one William. How about that? Aviation Kid, will call you Willie. So with a little bit of luck, this should be going out on Facebook at the same time. So if you're watching this on Facebook and you're wondering who I'm talking to, it's all the guys over on the YouTube channel. So that's where it's at. If you want to get the full sort of experience of Airshow World, make sure you get over to Airshow World right now. That's if you're watching this on Facebook. It'd be great to see you. Put a message in the chat room and we'll say, hey, how you doing?
Low and fast.
Yeah, I'd like to get a bit of polish out. Yeah, Maurice knows what I'm like for polishing stuff. Yeah, I always like cleaning and what have you, so it does. Here it comes. So coming up for you tonight, we've got a good old mixture of aircraft. So far, you've had the fast jets, but coming up, we've also got some of the old classic stuff as well. Well, hey, well, this is a classic, really, isn't it? But we've got probably one of my favourites, and that's the Mosquito from Woodford Airshow from a few years ago. So stick around, don't you dare go anywhere. And also, hey, keep on sharing the video, all right? Let's get as many folks on as possible. Oh, how about this one then, James? Look at this fly past. Hey James, you don't have to correct. We knew exactly what you meant. The old finger trouble, I know. Auto-correct and all that sort of stuff. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. Keep on going. Do you know what? That even made me jump, and I edited it. But don't worry, it gets even better, because just keep watching. You've seen one, hey, we may even see a few more. I won't say any more than that, but so I've had some great comments coming in about that F-16 that I used for the icon for tonight's show. So, hey, you're going to see a display of that very aircraft just a little bit later on. It's the F-16 from the Belgium Air Force, the one with the tiger on. So it's an absolute beaut. But we'll talk more about that just a little later. And also a bit later on, towards the end of the show, what we will do is just give you a bit of a taster of what's coming up next week on the show. There we go. James can take a video and shake hands at the same time. Well done. So as per, it's great to see so many people putting the messages in the chat room, so thank you very, very much for that. Much appreciated. And hey, if you could do me the favour, don't forget, keep on sharing, and let's get as many people enjoying some of this absolutely stunning footage that was taken over in Poland back in the trying to think when this was. That's one of the things I didn't jot down. I believe it was mid-90s or early 2000s. But, yep, as per, well done, young Jamesy. Donald Palmer. Hello, Donald. How's your day going? And great to see you on. Have you had a good Thanksgiving over there? And of course, we've got to mention that new Facebook page that's been created by the, get this right, created by the Airshow World fans. So thank you very much to that. It's on Facebook and it's called Airshow World Fan Page. Simple as that. So it's a group that Julie and the gang have set up. So if you'd like to join that, you can put your photographs, videos, bit of chat, whatever you want. So just pop over to Facebook, and that is called Airshow World Fan Page. And also, of course, there's the Airshow World page, which has been going for quite a long time. And that's where this video should be going out as well right now. So if you are watching this on Facebook and you'd like to join in with the chat, hey, pop over right now to YouTube, Airshow World. That's where it's all at, and we can put a message in the chat room. And if you are on the Facebook side of things will be closing in around about 8 minutes from now. So if you want to continue watching, you make sure you pop over to Airshow World on YouTube. Yo, there's some apps. Honestly, Barry, this is only just the tip of the iceberg. Honestly, we've got so many classic aviation videos coming. But these really rare ones, these normally I say, hey, if you want to watch the full version of that, it'll be out in a few weeks. These ones will not be coming out. These will be Airshow World absolute exclusive. So if you did want to see these as a copy, you'd have to get in touch with the bear here at Airshow World. So then, gang, what are your thoughts on that new book that's coming out from the Royal International Air Tattoo? 50 years of the Royal International Air Tattoo. What are your thoughts? Are you going to get a copy of that? Or I think it's £36. That's with the postage. 300-page book. Would be a great resource for my good self, I must admit. But, if I get some money for my birthday, I might just get it. We will see. See what you guys think. Are you going to get that? How'd you get it? We're talking about the book? Hey, William, what a guy. Hey, well, it is my birthday next week, you know. Am I dropping enough hints tonight? The bear wants that book for his birthday. Thank you, Hamid. Very kind. Just keeping a check on the timings because, as I'm sure you know, tonight's show is just 60-minute long, okay? Now, some of these videos, they're cut down, okay? If you want to see the full versions, I may just play the full version later in the week. Here we go, watch this, it's incredible. That shot. Whew, I certainly hope you enjoyed that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so kind? Barry West says, happy birthday, Stuart. Put this towards the book. Can't believe it. $15. Wow, you're such a great guy. What a supporter as well. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, that fly past was absolutely incredible. Oh, John Robinson, what a fabulous guy. He just donated £5 to the bear. Thank you very, very much. Well, you're obviously enjoying these videos tonight, but hey, we've got more. We've got some absolutely amazing... Wow! Miles high. Here's another tenner towards the bucks too. Hey. And it's not my birthday till next Saturday. So you know what? I think we'll just about, yeah. Thank you very, very much. It's so much appreciated. Well, they're a fantastic bunch on here. They really are. What a great gang you are. Well, if you want to see the full version of this, join us sometime in the week, okay? Because I will play this for you, okay, in full. Probably Monday afternoon, okay? But hey, gang, we have got to move on. And coming up next... Wow. Have we got something absolutely fabulous for you. I hope you're going to enjoy this. I'm going to love it. It's one of my favourite aircraft. Here we go. And Morris, enjoy this. Wow, Gary Lockton just donated £5. Hey, to the Bears Book Fund. Thank you very, very much.
It won't work.
Hey, well, it's my birthday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So, hey, I'll be here next Friday night. Don't you worry about that.
Along the runway, and an historical moment here at Woodford for all of those who know the man. Peter Henley, Vice President of the ATP.
Okay, gang, I'm going to go nice and quiet for this. Here we go.
Mosquito could carry the same bomb load as the B-17 Flying Fortress. It was 20 miles an hour faster than the Spitfire. This allowed it to operate two sorties as far as Berlin during dark winter nights.
Hey, just cutting in just for a moment. Jazzy John 30, thank you very much as well. Wow, just look at those donations tonight. Well, I'm quite overwhelmed, to be honest, so thank you very, very much. And hey, that book will certainly get some good use. I'll be able to get all the facts and figures that I need.
The 7,700 Mosquitoes were built in Britain, Australia.
Okay, it's moving on. So that was the wonderful Mosquito display, and right now another big favourite classic aircraft. Need we say more? It's the Buccaneer. Well, quickly, basically what tonight's all about, it's a quick 60-minute show of what's coming up very soon. So this particular one was taken from Finningley. Back in the days when they had their air shows. And if you'd like to see the full air show of this, well, be around in the week, because one afternoon next week we should be featuring this particular air show. If you missed the show, you can always watch it back on the replays. Wow, Artec Design, thank you very, very much, saying happy birthday, Stu. Doing a fab job. So are you guys, and it's so much appreciated. So thank you for that donation of £5. Hey, come on guys, where else would you see videos like this, eh? Back in these days, there are only just not so many people taking videos, so they're all taking all the photographs. But nowadays, wow, there's a lot of folks taking videos. Look at this pass. A very good evening message going out to Elvis. Thanks for putting the message in there, Elvis, and thank you to everybody. This was at Finningley. Our very own James just lets me know back in 1992, so thank you, James. James filmed it, I've restored it, captured it, put the sticky tape on, and got it working again. I think so far I've repaired about 8 tapes that were literally snapped, broken, and I don't know if this was one of them, but I've mentioned it before, a very clever machine that it makes the video look better than it originally did. So I hope you're enjoying some of this old classic stuff. Right, talking of classics, we're going to keep this show moving. Right after this, we're going to do Meet the Fans, okay? Hey, just tell me, where does the time go on a Friday night 60-minute show? We've only got 21 minutes left of the show. Yeah, Morris, that low pass was absolutely fabulous, wasn't it? Loved it. So that was Finningley, which if we don't play it one afternoon next week, it'll probably be the week after. Don't forget these afternoon shows, Monday and Tuesday afternoons from 1 o'clock. That's when the show starts, okay? So definitely join us if you're about in the week. 1 o'clock, and in fact one of them last week, it went on for around about 3.5 hours. Coming up this particular Monday, it's part 2 of Yeovilton 50th anniversary, and coming up before the end of the show, I'm going to show you a small snippet of what to expect, okay? So and I'm telling you, wow. Now if James says that aeroplane when it did the fly past was 50 feet above, this one was probably about 5 feet above his head. So hey, don't miss it. That's coming up towards the end of the show, all right? And if you want to get in touch with the bear, that's my very good self, all you got to do is send a message if you'd like to be in Meet the Fans, or if you'd just like to say hi or whatever. You can always send me an email. The email address is, I'm not sure if Julie just put it in, but the email address coming your way right now. AirshowWorld1, that's the figure 1 at gmail.com. What's that? Photo for you. Yeah, did he want to make a donation? I'm not sure. If you did, you don't just have to do it on the, see the little dollar icon in the message box, but also on the first page of Airshow World, you see there's a little PayPal icon. You could always do it there as well, but hey, I'm not asking you to, you know. Airshow World is and always will be free to watch, okay, and free to put messages in, so don't you worry about that. And the email address, there it is. It's in the chat room right now. So if you're watching this, as I said, on Facebook, we're going to leave you on Facebook. If you want to see the rest of the show, you've got to get right over to YouTube right now. So for the rest of the show and join in with all the fun and chat in the chat room, just pop over to Airshow World on YouTube. Thank you for watching there on Facebook, but it's exclusively now on YouTube. Don't you worry about it, photo for you. It's just great to see you on there watching. And we must keep giving special mentions to John Robinson. Love your pictures, by the way, John. Well, coming up for you in just a second. Right, we're going to hold that there just a moment, okay? So that's the actual icon we used for our live stream for today. One of my most favourite aircraft, and a good friend of mine a few years ago actually built the F-16 for me. And I think it was something like a 1/48 scale. Looks brilliant. Okay, just release this message just there. So, what do we get to right now? Well, it's that part of the show that we call Meet the Fans. So, tonight we've got two guys on. And to start off with, we're going to say hi to the Aviator. So let's see what the Aviator's all about. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. With a little bit of luck, we'll probably have a look at his YouTube channel in just a moment, okay? So, but anyway, it says, hello Stu from Airshow World. I watched your video the other night at 7 o'clock and really enjoyed it. I want to send this email about me for my love of aviation and aircraft. Ever since the age of 4, I've loved aviation, and since then I still love it even now. His goal, and I wish him luck on this, is eventually to be an airline pilot, but because of what's happening in the world at the moment, which we don't mention on here, nothing political or nothing to get us down, but yes, it says it's been a white knuckle ride this year, which yeah, I can appreciate that. But he's currently at university studying in aerospace engineering, but he wants to fly the Airbus A320. Well, young man, just let me tell you this. I used to know this young lad. He went in the air cadets and what have you, and he actually did the same course that you're actually doing. And yeah, he worked hard. He was in the air cadets, learned to fly, and eventually, yes, he became an airline pilot. But it cost him around about £100,000 of his own money to actually do it. But he actually made it. So hey. £100,000, and that was about 5 years ago. It's expensive, but hey, if it's something you really want to do, I wish you good luck on that. So before we go to the next guy, we're going to have a quick look at this young man's YouTube channel, and here it is. Let's have a look. Now, there's a particular video on here that I'm not going to show all of it because there may be copyright issues or whatever, but this is his YouTube channel. That's the icon you've got to look for. The only problem I had when I typed in aviator, it came up with thousands of different YouTube channels. So hey, as something for anybody wanting to get into this YouTube and what have you, try to think of something that nobody's ever used, something unique. Okay, as long as it's not Airshow World, we'll be okay. All right, let's have a quick look at this. So this young man must have gone to the Mach loop at some point, and there we go. We see a Chinook going through the Mach loop. Absolutely brilliant. While we're just having a quick look at that, I say I can't show too much because of maybe copyright reasons. I don't know whether he has got that on his channel, but while you're looking at that, we'll have a quick word with Nathan. Is it Nathan? Nat Shaw. I do apologise. It's Nat Shaw. And he says, "Hi, my name is Nat. I've been to RAF Bryce Norton, Scampton twice, Waddington, Mildenhall, Lakenheath twice, and Coningsby." And he uses a camera, which is a Nikon D3500. Well, I tell you what, we're going to have a look in a moment after we've seen the aviators video just here. Brilliant bit of video in here, young man. Obviously up on CAD East, so well done. So that's one of our guys tonight on Meet the Fans. We will move the microphone. Sorry about that for a second. Right, we shall move along and have a quick look at a couple of photographs from our other Meet the Fans, and that is Nat Shaw. So with a little bit of luck, so obviously Manchester here, very nice. Emirates and Etihad, very nice, young man. So there we go. You're pretty nifty with that camera, my boy. So there we go. He's not got a YouTube channel, so I can't mention that. But thank you guys for being on Meet the Fans tonight. And if you'd like to be on Meet the Fans anytime, all you got to do, drop the bear an email, okay? It's as simple as that. And I'll give you the address in fact, I'll give it you right now, okay? So it is Airshow World 1, that's the figure 1, at gmail.com. Okay, we were talking about this F-16, weren't we? Haha, okay, FA-71, beautiful aircraft. Let's see the video. Let it roll, guys. Here we go. On this video, I took this on a Friday evening at Fairford, and believe it or not, this was the only time it flew at Fairford. The rest of the weekend it went tech. Now you know I've got a thing about sunsets. Look at this video. It is something. The smoke winder's working perfect. I'd say unfortunately it went tech after this display, and I don't think they even put it on the static display either. But this was 1998 that I filmed this. I was literally just about to go because it was around about 7 o'clock in the evening on the Thursday or Friday. I think it was the Friday. Yes, it was. And a good friend of mine called Andy Hare, he said, "Where you going, Stu? Where you going? You can't go. The Tiger F-16 is just coming out." I said, "Oh, it's been a..." He said, "Don't miss it." Thank goodness I didn't. And what an aircraft. So sorry if I've neglected the chat room for just a couple of minutes. Obviously, I was a little bit busy, but keep the messages coming. And by the way, don't you dare go anywhere. Keep sharing the video because we're not finished yet. We've got another 10 minutes. And I promise you, these 10 minutes, you're going to see some beautiful video footage. In fact, coming up after this... Look at that, wow. Coming up after this, one of my favourite old... I'm not sure whether to call them a display team or not. Yes, display team coming up after this. And if I said French Mirage F1s, any ideas? Put it in the chat room if you know what's coming up next. 2 Mirage F1s, the French display team. What were their name? See if somebody can guess it. No, you've got to squeeze those legs together, mate. So nobody has put the name of that display team in yet. French display team with 2 Mirage F1s. What were they called? No, I like that. Le Rouge. The La Rouge arrows. Nope, there was only 2 of them. I'll give you a clue. The second word was Victor. Alright, so that should give it away. Tank Ace Adon says, "Hi, Airshow World. Thank you for joining us tonight. And if you are new, don't forget, do the subscribe to Airshow World. It's really appreciated. And the thumbs up and all those good things. And thank you to everybody that's done the donation tonight. Donation to Airshow World, because it's the Bears, but my birthday. Not tomorrow, but next Saturday. So thank you very much for that.
Available to go to the white albatrosses.
Yeah, I must admit, Gary, here we go. Anyway, they were called Voltage Victor. Watch this display closely. Look how close they are. Literally almost stuck together. Absolutely fabulous. And what I love about this particular video is they're not smoke winders. They're generating that. That's the atmospherics generating that. So it's not smoke cutting through the air. Look at that. Voltage Victor. Hamid, they are Mirage F1s. Very sadly, as they were practicing towards one of their display seasons, unfortunately they had a very nasty accident. Literally collided They took off from, I think it was Reims in France. And very sadly, one of the pilots died. Oh, Phoebe. That is so kind of you. Phoebe's put a donation of £3, £2.99. Phoebe, I love you to bits. Look at that, all going towards the Bears' birthday book. Well, as you know, I really love the sunset sort of shots. And if you want to see more from this particular air show back in 1998, all you got to do is just join the bear next week, all right? One of the days next week, I'm not sure whether it's Tuesday. I don't think it'll be Monday, because Monday is going to be part 2 of the Yeovilton 50th anniversary. And coming up in just a moment, we're going to have a little preview of what's coming up next week. So, yep, if you want to see this particular display in full, be with us, okay? Here's a quick preview of what's coming up in the week.
Okay, plus 10 for you now, plus 10.
There we go, you just saw that.
Understood. Contact the tower, 134.
Oh, that's amazing. Mark Webber Webster, thank you very, very much. Put a donation of £9.99. Call it £10. Thank you very, very much. I can't thank you all enough. Wow. And you saw this just a little earlier. There's the Connie. So a few videos, little sort of preview of what's coming up. So hey, Airshow World doesn't just bring you all the new stuff and what have you, all these classic air shows.
Would be the best place to take the spirit off at the end, Alpha or Bravo, would you say?
And without any joke, hey, look at that lineup. And without any exaggeration at all, we must have thousands and thousands of videos still to come. So it's all thanks to this fancy machine that captures all this old video,
Going behind the tornado,
and literally being able to restore it and bring it back. Without that, it would just be locked away in a cupboard and never to be seen again. But hey, listen, I won't say folks, I don't like saying that. We must move on. This is special. Well, if you joined us last Monday between 1 and I think 3 o'clock, we did part 1 of Yeovilton's 50th anniversary of D-Day. Coming up on this Monday at 1 o'clock, we're going to do part 2. And this is a little tiny snippet of what you're probably going to see. Yep, don't forget to share and subscribe, says Julie. So thank you very much for that, reminding me to say that. Now, how close was he? James, you're a madman. There's no way you'd get away with that these days. I think we see a wide-angle shot in just a moment, and there was a lot of folks in that field. So this and more is coming up on Monday, so please join us for that. Oh, look at that, Phil. Thank you very, very much. $10. Happy early birthday, Stu. Get that book. All right, I certainly will. Thank you very, very much to everybody that's done the donations tonight. I'm absolutely overwhelmed. And I mean that so sincerely. Folks, look at this. We are absolutely out of time. If you want to see this video in full and get literally blown away, wow, Jamesy, and that guy standing up. And this is Yeovilton. I think it was 1994, the 50th anniversary, and the aircraft just recovering after doing their sortie and their fly pasts for the 50th anniversary of D-Day. That guy standing up on that. Oh my God. Don't forget, taking place right now over on the other YouTube channel right now is my very, very good friends, and that's Plain Talking UK Podcast. So, hey, if you'd like to pop over there, have a word with them, say, hey, I've just been over on Airshow World. He said, hey, pop over and say hello. So if you like your aeroplanes, talking about them and what have you, and with the pilots and all that good stuff, that's going on right now until around about 9:10 they normally wrap up, and that's called Plain Talking UK Podcast. They're on right now. But from me, the bear, I've just got to say thank you very, very much. I say totally overwhelmed, so I'll be ordering that book probably straight after the show, so thank you. Hey, make sure you join us next Friday night because, yes, hey, it feels like it's my birthday already. I can tell you. So, hey, we'll probably have a bit of a birthday special, probably a bit of cake and what have you for next Friday night's show because, say, it's my birthday on the Saturday, all right? So, we're going to say thank you very, very much. You've been absolutely brilliant as always. Hope you've enjoyed the show. And I'll have a quick look at the chat room while we just do the ending credits, okay? Hey, Ryanair, thank you very much. Great to see you put a message in. If you want to put a last message in, anybody, if you've never put a message, make sure you do it right now. You've got around about 15 seconds, that's all. Hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to get out and about, but yes. Well, yeah, we don't mention the C or L word, do we? So hopefully at some point we will be able to get out and do some live videoing. But hey, we've got so many of these classic videos to keep us going forever.
You're clear takeoff and display. The surface wind is 07012.
So that's just about it. Thank you very, very much indeed. And hey, just before I do go, there we go. That's what's going on right now over on the Plain Talking UK podcast. So if you pop over there, just say, hey, Stu Bear sent us over from Airshow World, and they'll be really pleased to see you and say hi and all of that good stuff. So from me, I'm going to have a last look at the chat box, and I can't thank you enough, everybody. You've been absolutely brilliant. All those messages and all of the donations for that book. Well, what can I say? Thank you very, very much. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. We'll see you probably, well, we'll certainly see you on Monday at 1 o'clock. But you never know. If you subscribe to Airshow World and have a bit of I have a bit of time, I may go live sometime over the weekend, okay? So who knows? Keep tuned to Airshow World. I know I'm babbling at the moment, but I just want to check that chat room just before we go. So AV Tom says bye. Jazzy John, thank you to you. Phoebe Stern, Mark Webber Webster, Ryanair saying bye. Anybody else that I need to mention before I go? To everybody, I'm overwhelmed. Thank you very, very much. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. And GB Model Zone, message going out to you. Did you enjoy that F-16, the fancy Tiger one? Beautiful, wasn't it? Okay, James Finley, thank you very much to you, mate. Superstar as always. I'm going to carry on capturing these videotapes. So, hey, we're 6 minutes late. Have a good weekend. We'll catch you definitely Monday at 1 o'clock or maybe even sometime on Sunday. Take care. Thank you for joining us today.